Yo, what's going on, everyone? Chaotic Nerds Podcast, Episode 8. We're live here. I'm Shane.
Josh.
Got Nick down in the little corner. I turn him up a little bit more. 100% way louder than 130% should be fucking playing. I don't know, you guys want to start with D&D stuff?
Sure. Yeah, sure. You want to update Josh on our campaign first?
Well, I was thinking you could tell him some of the things that you guys some of the decisions you guys decided to make. You're okay. They're not.
No, we're very not okay.
I'm sure some of the decisions had to do with Mike.
No, actually,
What?
Nope. Actually, he was the only one who was like, guys, this is a bad idea.
Mike opposed.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, next time Mike opposes something, you guys should just like.
I don't even remember what the last session you were at was.
He was at the one before that, I'm pretty sure. Because Mike wasn't at the one before. You were there when they landed on the castle. When they rode the wyverns.
Yeah, that was the last thing.
For some context for people real quick, we are playing Tyranny of the Dragons, and can you hold that up, please? And they are a good portion of the way through. I would say roughly close to 2/3 or so. And they basically they fought a bunch of dudes, and they had to board this castle built for literal giants. And then Josh missed the following session, or no, you missed 2.
Yeah, it was 2 sessions.
Yeah, because they did like, not a bunch happened the first one you missed. They basically just like crawled through a shit pipe,
Yeah,
and then talked to a giant.
Because I was there when we landed on the shit pipe.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I couldn't make the other ones.
So yeah, they basically, you guys landed, they went up through a series of different shit pipes and stuff, and like a little basement tunnel system, and then they ended up in like the big Kahona's room for the giant, like the lead giant guy. And I'll let Nick take over on this so he can give you proper information without me.
Oh, Fraser, get cat.
Oh, Fraser was there?
Yeah,
Damn.
Fraser, he's underneath my table, like.
No, I
on
meant
my cords and shit.
in the D&D.
Oh yeah, Fraser was there too. He helped us a lot.
Yeah, you better watch out. He'll turn your computer off.
Yeah, he will.
Just stand on your power button.
It's crazy that he actually has turned Kevin's computer off before.
Go ahead and tell Josh what happened after you guys met the giant, and from there on.
Okay, after we met the giant, he's like, hey, kill all the dragonborns and dragons you can find. And we went to go find Resmir, that black dragonborn, you know?
And
Yeah.
he said to kill the dragons and the dragonborns because he wants the giants he thinks the giants are growing weak. They're cloud giants. And he thinks they're growing weak so that he wants to unify them by battle.
Yeah.
So,
Basically,
the giants are helping us, or?
So yes and no. Basically, in a really quick summary, the giants own the castle. The dragon cult pays the giants basically to use their base as like their floating castle as a mobile base to transport money to the horde of the Dragon Queen to resurrect Tiamat. And the giants are doing it because they want Tiamat to get resurrected, so they can just fight her to show that the dominant ones are the giants.
So they just crazy.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they're fucking insane.
Like, we shredded and we know it, and we gonna show it.
Yeah, so we basically kind of rummaged around the castle a little bit, fought some dudes in a big room filled with gold and magic stuff, and that was the end of the first session you missed. And
Yeah, they
then-
pretty much they pretty much just explored it in the courtyard. Like, I don't know did I ever tell you how big the castle actually was?
You did, but I don't remember.
It's enormous.
Yeah.
Like the courtyard, though, just the one courtyard, and there's 2 of them, is 1,000 by 500 feet.
Yeah, I mean, you did say it was a castle built for literal giants,
Right,
so
so-
I figured it was massive. I just, well, I couldn't remember what you said.
Yeah.
Remember you said the walls were huge, but I don't remember how big.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's fucking massive. So, start of the next session, we just kind of explored some more, went through some of the towers, and then we got to a basement that leads to the lower courtyard. And we found a sleeping giant who got murdered by a dragonborn. And then the dragonborn trapped us in a magical fucking cage, and we couldn't figure out how to get out of it. I blew a 4th level spell for no reason. It was real good.
Well, yeah, they were like, Matt was like low key getting agitated. You know how he is when he gets
Yeah, and we can't
he's
figure.
like, what the fuck? I can't get. He's like, I can't get out of here. He's like low key freaking out, but he's not like freaking out hard.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay, so basically this box was a magical box, and it's called
It was like
force cage.
Yeah,
Called force cage, and basically the way this spell is set up, it's like a 6th or 7th level spell.
It was
Oh, yeah.
a 7th level spell.
7th level spell, and so it's a really high level spell, and the only way to actually get out of it is to teleport out of it with like Misty Step or teleport or whatever. And even if you try to do that, you have to pass like a charisma check,
Mm-hmm.
and if not, you just have to wait an hour.
Oh.
And I was
So
like,
they
I was
coulda-
like, I was like, so what are you guys doing? How much? I was like, I'm the DM. I'm not trying to give you the answers completely. I know I help sometimes, but I was like, oh, okay, so you guys are like fiddling around trying to get out, and I was like, how much time has passed that you guys have been doing this? And they were like, what do you mean? Like Mike was like, what are you talking about? And Matt was like going on and was like, I'm gonna use identify and this and that, and like, so I told him like basically I told him everything but the name of the spell, and he was like, but that's what identify does. It would give me the name of the spell, and I'm like, Matt, it's fucking irrelevant because you can't get out of it. Okay, I'll give you the name of the spell, and then you're gonna look it up, and you're gonna be like, okay, I need to wait an hour, or I need to keep using spells until I pass a charisma check.
Yeah.
Nick and Mike were like, well, we really couldn't figure too much out, so Matt, you have another way to maybe do it or something like that. But yeah, they waited the hour and they got out.
I blew a 4th level to dispel magic, and Shane's like, well, you just fucking wasted that.
Yeah, because it says specifically that this spell cannot be dispelled by dispel magic.
Oh wow, that's kind of ridiculous. I mean, again, all you have to do is wait, but
I was
Yeah.
not happy.
yeah, that sucks.
I mean,
But
yeah.
what are you gonna do?
So after we waited an hour, we're like, hey, let's go over to these other rooms, and we walked into a room with what, 23 cultists?
There was 23. There was
Dragon
or no,
wings,
wait, no,
dragons.
there was 23, because there was 5 of like the second highest ranking guy, and then
Dragon wings, right?
yeah, 18 of the or no, dragon, it was dragon wings, dragon fangs, then dragon souls. Dragon fangs are the
that's
second
right,
highest.
yeah.
Then there was like 18 of the dragon wings. Like no regular guys at all.
Jesus.
And they were like, let's just go in and lock the door and start killing people.
Yeah, and that's when we made bad decisions.
yeah.
And like, to be fair, when they were doing it, they were like, well, okay, so if you like, we have the grid right there if you wanted to look at it, but
Mhm.
that little mark right there is the door from the other side of the room. That big mark over there. So basically, for anyone who can't see this, it's like a big ass room that I drew on my grid, and up here there's like a small man-sized door, and down here there's a door literally made for a giant. And when they made this room, it was like a closet, and then they carved it out to be like
Bigger.
yeah, like for people to like go in. So it's like not really made for giants the rest of the way.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, they said, well, we want to go and to the other side of the room and lock that door and then start firing off and stuff like that. And they never actually moved their characters over there. They just started attacking. So I figured they were like, oh, well, fuck it, we're just going to attack. But be completely honest, it was a better case scenario, because through that other small door, there was what was it, Nick? Oh, it was 1 dragon soul,
Yeah.
2 guard drakes, a giant guard drake, like a huge one, and
It was white.
yeah, and then just like a regular guy. Through the other door that they came through, there were 17 sleeping guard drakes.
Jesus.
So I would say they made the better decision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
had you have been there to help them, they probably maybe would have won.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like
Really
I mean,
close.
I'm very underleveled now.
You're same level as Mike.
I
only
mean,
like
last time we played, I got shit on, so I don't think.
aren't you level 6? They're only level 7.
I don't know. I was 2 levels under Nick.
I know you leveled to 6.
Yeah, you're level 6 for sure.
You're like right where Mike is, because you guys are both like, I think, roughly halfway through 6, and they're like,
I think I just reached 6.
oh,
I'm
okay.
like 3,000 away from 8 right now.
Well, don't worry, because there's punishments to come for them.
Yeah.
So
We're
because
currently
they-
naked and chained in a dungeon. So.
I didn't kill them. I was nice, and they could have just gotten killed and had to have been like,
Yep,
alright,
that's it.
draw up a new character.
Yeah.
And I probably would have made them go back to level 6, but I was nice of the fact where they can keep their character, but I have a little table I drew up, and you guys are gonna have to roll some dice, and I'm gonna have to roll some dice to see what happens with each of you individually.
Are we gonna get tortured?
It just depends what happens when you roll the dice.
Okay.
So
Alright.
you'll have to make a couple rolls, and I'll have to make a couple rolls, and then that will decide your fate. You're not out of the woods yet, so
I'm excited to see where this goes.
you're fine. I don't know where you are, but we're gonna say, well, we'll just say you're down in a little shit pipe still.
I guess I got lost. Lost along the way.
You're hanging out with 3 wyverns. You're just chilling. You were sleeping the whole time for like 3 days.
I was really tired.
I mean, you guys did have a giant battle before that, so
Yeah, and I did get shit on in that giant
Yeah.
battle. I had like 2 HP at the end of it.
yeah, they
Dude, we were so close to like getting that fight though. There was like what?
Yeah,
5 of them left, 6 of them.
there was the giant guard drake, there was the dragon soul, and then there was 2 regular guys.
Oh, okay.
But
We were close.
I'll tell you, the big guard drake was still at 40 HP.
Oh hell yeah.
The dragon soul was at 30, and the regular guy was at 1, and then the other regular guy was at 3. But the dragon soul guy still had 2 charges of his dragon breath attack, and the big guard drake hadn't even used its like actual ability yet. So
we weren't that close.
So
no. If you would have had Josh, you guys, it would have been really close with Josh.
Yeah.
So you guys ended it when they got shit on them.
Yeah, they basically all went down. We're about to make death saves, and then they woke up. And I forgot to like clarify. You guys are in separate cells. You're not all in the same cell. You guys are all in separate cells. They're naked and chained with their hands apart and their legs apart and their mouths taped shut. So
Oh,
that they can't speak spells.
so it's looking rough.
Yeah, they have no gear or anything. And depending on what happens, you might be their savior, or they might save themselves, or they might get fucked over, or see what happens. So
Yeah. Try not to die, hopefully, you know.
yeah, that all depends on your actions. Mike, he might end up dead.
Okay, but let's talk
Take
about
my
how
blood.
little help Mike was through that entire thing.
Dude, he doesn't know how to play his character, so
Yeah, and he just immediately dies.
yeah. Well, I don't know. He like
I mean, I don't know how to play the game either, so
yeah, but like your character is fairly straightforward. You go in, you try to fuck shit up with your attacks.
yeah.
Mike is like a mix between like you and like a half-assed sorcerer. So like Mike could do damage, but Mike doesn't really. I don't know that, and like I'm low-key getting tired of Matt playing Mike's character for him,
Oh, really?
because it'll be Mike's
I
turn and Matt will go, Mike, you should just drop a fireball right here, and then you'll be able to do this and you'll be able to do that. And it's like, look, I get it, you're trying to like metagame and win and not die, and I understand that, but at some time Mike has to learn how to play his character for himself.
Yeah.
He has to make his own decisions. Like I know when he like ran into that when you guys were at the hunting lodge, when he just like ran in there.
Yeah.
I know you guys didn't like it, but it was like one of the only decisions he made on his own.
Yeah.
So
Just
like,
take my blood, maybe kill me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I just like the fact that I grappled the fuck out of him and I have a -1 to strength. He's got like an 18 strength score.
yeah, he's got yeah, I think it is 18, yeah, +4.
Yeah, I think it is. I'm not sure.
So what campaign are you doing with those guys down there? You just started?
Yeah, we didn't really get that deep into it, but we played the first session out of the Candlekeep Mysteries.
Yeah.
And they like just got to the castle when we ended it. But Kevin is playing a paladin.
Okay.
I think he likes it. Yeah, he's enjoying it. And then
So he made a separate character for this one, other than the one you guys made together?
yeah. But the
so
other
he has
one
2
is a
characters.
druid,
Yeah, he made like a
druid,
dwarf
and then
something.
Lexi is a rogue. And rogues are pretty fucking cool, honestly.
Yeah, I just like they are cool and they have a lot of cool stuff. I just personally hate that fighting style. I don't have the patience to sneak around and I don't know.
It's insane because like her sneak attack gives her advantage. Like anytime there's a anytime an enemy is within 5 feet of an ally of hers,
They're engaged. They have to be engaged, right?
Right, yeah, they have to be fighting each other.
Right.
But
Which is kind of broken because like to me, like I don't know, like it's in some aspects D&D makes sense for some stuff because it's like okay, that would make sense. But for other stuff, like if me and you were fighting and Nick's like just standing here next to me and he just crouches down, you're not hidden, bud. Like I know you're there.
Yeah.
How are you like
I mean, it's just the way
I understand it, but like at the same time, some of the stuff makes literally no sense.
It's like video games.
Yeah.
It's just like if you're crouched in Skyrim right behind somebody, you're not going to notice somebody literally crouched behind you.
Right. Even though your sneak is like 99 and that's why literally nobody can see you at all.
Yeah.
Like I understand it. It's just sometimes it's a little
bit ridiculous.
Yeah. Like the whole when you use fireball at whatever level, you could be like, oh, I can designate who are my allies and they don't take damage from the fireball.
Yeah.
No, that's a meta magic thing. It's it's like I think it's from Matt's like wizard class. I think.
Probably. He does something weird with it.
Yeah, I don't know.
He does a bunch of weird stuff though.
Yeah. I don't know. I know he doesn't do a lot of stuff like by the book.
Even though he's like I don't know. He does. I feel like he does most things by the book, other than, and this is just from you telling me because I haven't looked into it. But the what is it called? The
What,
oh my god.
Spells into a spell book.
No. Yeah. For rituals stuff.
Yeah, like anytime he puts a spell into his spell book, he has to make an intelligence. And I mean,
yeah, but like, so what happens if he fails that? Does he have to just try again?
No, he can't. He can't copy the spell.
That's it. I didn't know if it was like one of those things because it's like, oh, I'm gonna try to open this door. Strength check. Oh, I failed. Okay, let me try it again. Like, until I just succeed.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was like that or.
Well, I mean, it's the spell level, so I mean, if it's a level 1 spell, it's like a DC 10 or something. But
yeah. Yeah, I'm not too worried about it either. Like, I just want you guys to have fun. Like, I really, like, exactly. I like the rules, but the rules are just a guideline. Like, I don't actually have to follow that guideline.
Yeah.
And sometimes, like I try to be consistent. So, like, if I don't like when, like in the last one, what did you use? When you guys were in the cage, Nick.
What, the spell I cast?
What did you did something and like I told you something and then I didn't consider it an object. A magical cage that's made out of magic. Would you think that's an object?
I don't know.
I wouldn't consider it an object. Like if it's a magical barrier, like it, and I accidentally told them it was there, but it's supposed to be invisible.
Oh.
And it's just described as a cage.
Yeah, I guess magic isn't an object because, like, a fireball is not an object, right?
Right. Well, Matt was like, that's literally an object. And I'm like, I guess, like, you're telling me it is. And, like, and he read the thing to me. And, like, I'm not saying it's not. I believe him. But I was like, look, I already classified it as not being an object. So if I were to flip the script just for you, I'd be being a hypocrite to Nick.
Yeah.
Right, because I was like, I want to use my object interaction to investigate the cage, and you're like, I don't know, it's not really an object, and it's like, okay, fine. Like,
Right.
DM says it's not an
Right.
object. It's not an object. That's
And I
fine.
did understand his point of being, well, if it's created and it's physical or whatever, then it is classified in the rules as an object. I understand that, and
So,
I'm not saying he's wrong. And
is
that's
a fireball an object when
I don't know.
according to
I don't know.
the rules?
But like I told him, I was like, look, you know, I already told Nick that I'm classifying as not being an object, so I just for the sake of being consistent, for right now, it's not an object. Now, if this spell gets cast on you guys again, or you already know what it is, but yeah, now it's an object because I fucked up.
Yeah.
So, but at the same time, I fucked up on reason because I wouldn't think like if I was standing here and I was like made a fucking like scepter appear in my hand and it was all glowing and magical and like see through and shit, right? And it was like a I don't know how, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And then like if it were to leave my hand, it would disappear because I'm no
Like-
longer casting it. Is that an object or is
Right.
that like me projecting my magic
It's
into
like saying everything the Green Lantern makes is an object.
Right. Yeah, it's just it's a weird
Yeah.
Like-
So like you could say it either way.
right.
I think if we're talking about like strictly the rules of the game, it would depend on the school of magic because I mean something like fireball is like a conjuration spell. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let me look because I didn't actually look at the school when I was doing that. Horse cage.
When I use that, I'll be right back.
7th level evocation, 1 action, range 100 feet. Ruby dust worth 1500 gold, duration 1 hour.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what.
It's an evocation. That's, I mean,
Yeah, that doesn't seem like it would be an object to me, honestly.
right. If it was a
If it was like a summoning or something, maybe.
transmutation or a conjuration, definitely. If it was a conjuration, 100%.
Yeah.
Abjuration. I can't remember what an abjuration actually is.
I can't either.
Okay, so yeah, it wouldn't be an abjuration. Yeah, so I mean, it's an evocation, so it's weird. I don't know. Like it literally could go either way. It legitimately could go either way, but
Yeah, because that means you're like evoking divine powers to
Right.
to like cast this spell. So I mean,
how'd he come?
doesn't seem like an object to me, but
Yeah, and like I get that it's actually there, so it's I don't know. It's weird. How'd he quit?
yeah, it's kind of a gray
You know.
area because we can like interact with it, but it's also like not of this world. You know what I mean?
Right, like it's like how you would it's like how you guys can interdimensionally travel with certain spells.
Right. Yeah.
So
But I don't know. It's all kind of fucky, and that's why they leave it kind of up to the DM's discretion.
open-ended, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I don't know. I think next time I don't know how many times you guys are run into that spell. I doubt very many, but
Yeah.
I guess if you run into that person again, but because you never even
Right.
got their name or anything.
No.
Um,
I don't know. He didn't seem to be a super high level wizard or sorcerer or something, so I
right.
feel he had a spell scroll. That's my guess.
Potentially, yeah.
Whoa, hey
So
What word?
get down, Cuddy. You got anything else you want to talk about from your session, Nick, or?
Oh, it was really fun. Kevin got turned into stone first session. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
Stone?
Yeah, I made him fight a cockatrice.
I don't even know what that is.
Sounds like a
they're
weird bird.
like they're like
How do you spell that?
It's like cock.
And then trace?
Trace, yeah.
I'm gonna pull it up.
Like a trace? It is. It's like a weird chicken dragon.
Yeah. Yep.
Interesting.
I think they're like half challenge rating,
Okay. Cuddy quit.
but when
How big are they?
fight you, you have to make a Constitution save.
That one's from
and
This
it's
one?
only an
Dragon's
11.
Dogma. No,
And
the
Kevin's got like a +2 to his
up
con.
one.
Eh?
And
Left.
somehow he failed.
Yeah.
And it turns you to stone for 24 hours.
Interesting. I mean, half challenge rating for level 1, that's pretty tough. Like,
Yeah. I only made him fight 2. It was alright.
yeah.
They made it.
Just with Kevin being stone.
Yeah.
Yeah, how did they turn him back from stone?
They waited 24 hours.
Oh, damn. So there's no other way.
Well, I mean, there is, but he kept failing Constitution checks, so.
Oh.
Good.
Did you crack your phone screen? Your case or cover? Or
Is
whatever?
my cover. Like, it's just a cheap one because my other one that had like a lifetime warranty, it broke after like 3 years, and I tried to get a new one and they don't make it anymore.
Oh.
So
So much for the lifetime warranty.
yeah, they did send me like another one, but it was just like one of the film ones.
Oh,
like
okay.
the
Not the glass
glass.
one.
Yeah, it's just like the shitty.
Oh, like an
Last
actual
old
screen
one.
protector, not your case?
Yeah,
So they at
just
least
my.
replaced it.
Yeah, they did, but
Yeah, okay. I mean,
it did take like
Don't
a
you,
month and a
have
half to
one of those
come.
S-fold cases, like with the screen you can touch through.
What?
like he's talking about the one that like flips over, like the little thing that flips over and it like has the window and shows your time. You can still touch it though, and like.
Yeah, I don't have that for this phone. I had that for my old phone.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But no, it's just I literally have gone through I think 4 of these like cheap ones just because so at work we got new scrubs because I work in the pharmacy and they don't have front pockets anymore.
Oh.
They only have a back pocket. So
Okay.
before work I was putting air in my tire one day and it was in my back pocket and it just fell out.
When you like bent down or
Yeah,
something.
when I crouched down and it just cracked. And then the other time I was getting out of my car and it fell. They have pockets in the shirt. It fell out of the pocket in the shirt. So all of these have been attributed to my stupid work scrubs.
Okay.
There was one time where it was on my desk and I picked something up and it hit my phone off of the stand. And
So does it like, because your phone's got a more curve than mine does.
yeah,
Does it like hit like this and then it cracks like the.
yeah, that's where this one hit. I don't know. I
Gotcha.
don't remember what happened this time. Apparently, it cracked again here. I don't know how that one happened, but
This thing's like, it like wraps a little bit, but it doesn't really, it's only a little and it doesn't do
Oh,
anything. Like you
yeah.
can't.
without
anything
the
with
screen
that.
protector on, it's like it's real curved.
Is
It's
it?
pointless. Honestly, I hate it because when I'm using it without a case on it, my edge of my hand touches the screen and it like
Oh.
makes it act weird.
Gotcha. Is that the one where it like, you can like, the volume is on like the. Oh no, so you
No,
actually
I
have a
actually
button.
have buttons.
Is that
yeah.
the newer ones then, where the button's literally like, it's not a button, but it literally like,
I don't think
the
so.
screen's, I can't remember what
I have
phones
like a
those
screen
are.
thing that like a little edge thing,
Yeah.
but it's not that useful.
I don't know what phone it
Right,
is
yeah.
then. There's some phone where it literally like doesn't have the volume buttons. It's literally like the screen's curved like that, and then you have to like touch the, like it shows.
That's
a
kind
button.
of dumb.
Yeah, it's
I don't know.
weird.
I would
Yeah,
rather
why
just have a
not?
button.
Yeah, I agree.
But
People hate buttons. Ew, buttons. That's how everyone is, man.
I love buttons.
I don't mind them at all. Like,
Speaking of phones, apparently there's just gaming phones everywhere now
Okay.
because Lenovo came out with a new one. It's called the Lenovo Legion Phone Dual 2. Dual as in like
Dual.
Hold on, I'll
Full
be right
phone.
back.
2.
2, yeah. It looks pretty sick, and I think this one is the one that has
Is it this guy? Cool. No.
I don't even know if I don't think it's out yet. I think it comes out this month. It's right there, yeah.
That's the phone.
Yeah.
Fuck is.
Well, it's like basically made to hold like landscape almost all of the time,
Uh-huh.
and it has like a pop-out camera in the middle for the front-facing camera. So it has each side has a battery, and then like that's all the cooling is there. It has an active fan. It has 2 active fans, one
Okay.
for intake and one for outtake. It has like that all that's RGB in the middle. and like they separated the batteries so you can plug in 2 USB-C chargers to it at once.
What the
and
hell?
It charges like stupid fast.
Okay, so this is the front.
That's the front.
I
Yeah.
was like, what the fuck is this? I thought that was the front.
No,
I was like,
no,
oh my
no,
God.
no. That's the back. That's the where the
Okay.
fan is, because it has an RGB fan in it too, like that
Oh,
one.
that's the fan right
yeah,
there?
Yeah.
But this is the screen, so like.
No, that's not a screen.
Oh.
Oh fuck, that thing looks dope.
That's just the back. That's where all the cooling is. It has like a liquid vapor. It has like 7 different cooling
Okay,
things.
I thought this was like a graphic that was on a screen.
No, that's just an RGB light,
Okay.
and there's the fan.
2 cameras.
Yeah.
This.
That's the exit fan.
Oh.
The outtake fan.
Are those physically open or they just blow out here?
That one I'm not sure, but that one is like open. There's like
This one?
yeah.
Okay. It looks cool as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Lenovo's like pretty good.
And I don't think it's that expensive. I think it's like $700 maybe. Scroll down, back down, see if it. Oh, I don't know.
Let's see.
Just type in cost like up the. Oh, never mind. That's not the one. Apparently, it's like 1,000.
I think
Let's see.
the red. Fuck,
Yeah, the
what's it called?
Redmi. That's the other one I was talking about. Redmi Red Magic 6
Yeah,
is
I think that one's
another.
like 700.
Yeah, I think so too. Now that
Looks cool though, dude. Like,
Yeah,
makes
it
me want
does.
one of these phones.
Yeah, I think if I was going to get one, it would be the ROG one
Yeah.
because that one just looks better.
What was this I'm typing in here?
Redmi, it's Red MI, and then Red Magic 6.
eBay.
Yeah.
All right, we're
I
gonna
don't-
go. with
that's
different
not even-
place. This probably has an actual good photo of it. Okay. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, this one's a cheaper phone. I mean, it still has like some sick specs. 165 hertz display.
Jesus. This is like you're like one of those weirdos who loves to only game on phone. Here you go.
Yeah, well, I think the other one has like 160 hertz display too. I think all of them have that super high refresh rate, and then like their sampling rates really high so that your touch inputs are very precise.
Okay.
I
like
think
the look on this one too.
I'm pretty
It's-
sure all of them. I don't know if this one has the triggers, but the ROG phone and then the Lenovo one do. They have like I think the Lenovo one has 4, has
Okay.
2 on each side.
The only thing I don't like about this is that the belly, like, you know, it's like gradually.
I think that's just the picture.
Oh, okay, because I'm gonna say it looks
That
wider
looks-
in the middle.
No, yeah, I don't think that's.
One up here.
Pretty sure that's just the picture.
Oh,
Okay.
you mean on the back of the phone?
No, he means on the front.
like, this
That's
picture,
it's like
like-
distorted. It's like a
Yeah.
fisheye type of lens.
Okay,
I was like, what the hell? Like,
Yeah, no,
it has to be
that's
awkward
just
to
the
hold.
that's just the picture.
So where the hell is the front-facing camera at?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It might not have one, honestly.
I think it does.
Do you think it might be one of those ones that's hidden under the screen?
Maybe.
It like
yeah.
still projects when you're not using it.
I don't know. I mean,
Oh,
I'm
it
sure
has,
this
like, the
shows.
pop-up.
Scroll down one. The next section is camera. Keep scrolling down. Almost there, maybe. Oh, there you are.
Wait, does this show it?
Scroll back up. I think it.
Just shows the back.
Well, I mean, I meant scroll down so we can read it.
Oh,
Stop right there.
right here?
Yeah.
Oh, I was like looking for a picture. The Red Magic 6 has a triple camera setup. Previously, via opted for a 64 megapixel Sony whatever sensor.
Doesn't say anything about a front-facing camera.
Is decidedly average. Overall, the camera suit on the Red Magic 6 is usable, but images often look dull and lack color vibrance. If you prioritize gaming over photography, then I mean, this camera doesn't look bad.
Yeah, I mean, basically no phone camera now is going to be bad
Right.
unless it's like a $200 phone.
Right. That's why, like, people are like,
They're just comparing it to, like-
$100, and I've got a really good camera, man. Like,
Yeah, but they're just comparing it to like the iPhone camera and
Well, it's
'cause
the,
the iPhone camera-
highest Samsung.
I'm
Camera.
like, I don't know if this is true or not. It probably isn't. But my fucking, like, just my gut is telling me that when the iPhone takes pictures, it like automatically renders them differently because
All cameras do.
right, but like they like make it to where it looks better than what it was actually taken.
Well, I mean, all
Like
cameras do.
upscales.
You can turn it off.
I don't know.
Like, it's
Because like that
least
and like for
some.
some reason, I don't know what the fuck the deal is. I don't know like if this is the case for you, but like literally every phone I've ever had, my camera does like this, right? Like if I just take a picture, but if I take a picture in Snapchat, it looks like worse.
well, yeah, it's
Oh,
because
yeah.
Snapchat is processing it rather than just your camera.
Snapchat's garbage. Then if you like,
I mean, it's supposed to be you're viewing it for what 10 seconds
Well,
or whatever.
right.
It's a one-time picture.
but also like, I don't know what the fuck the deal is, but like if we send a picture on Android to someone with an iPhone, it makes it look worse.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
My sister, like we took both of our phones. I took a picture on my phone, right, and I sent it to her, and I sent it to my dad. My dad has an Android. My sister has an iPhone.
hmm
It looked like way fucking worse on my sister's phone when
Jeez.
she viewed it versus my dad. My dad clicked it, and he was like, "Yeah, it looks good. Looks like a good picture." My sister clicks it, she's like, "Oh my god, Android phones have shitty cameras," and I'm like, "Shut the fuck up," because your phone is making up my. It has to be, dude. Like,
It's Apple, dude.
let's
They're
get into
the fucking
conspiracy
worst
theories about
company
Apple
on the
here
face
because
of the
they're
planet.
fucking like making the shit look worse. I've like,
Yeah, I don't know. And I mean that's really weird because it would be more on Snapchat's end than
yeah, even just like a regular, no, not even on Snapchat, just like me taking a picture and sending it via SMS text.
oh, okay. So well that
The iPhone's
definitely
one
I'm
looks
pretty sure
worse.
yeah, I'm pretty sure they convert it differently
Yeah, which
through their
is like
messaging.
weird. Like,
Yeah. It is weird.
oh, fuck.
I don't know why.
You didn't use iDrop or whatever. Fuck you.
Yeah, I mean I mean that's why you do it other means like you
Yeah.
would use like the cloud or whatever like Google or something.
Right.
Yeah, they're the worst. I hate.
That's like the only cool thing about iPhone though is the little AirDrop thing.
Yeah,
But
no,
the only
that's
thing I
pretty.
don't like about that is that anybody can AirDrop you shit if they're just within proximity of you.
Well, you can change it.
Right. So where you
Change
can't.
your settings.
Right. But like, if you just don't, like, people can just AirDrop you random shit.
Well, that's why you change.
Well, right. But
the
like, make it
settings.
to
I
where
would
like,
never.
I would make it to where like,
I'm sure the default is not that you could just have anybody do it.
I don't know. I have no idea.
I'm sure you have to go through a
I
setup
don't have an
process.
iPhone, so I don't know either.
Yeah. I have no idea.
I would assume you'd have to go through a setup process. Again, I don't have an iPhone either. I don't know,
Right.
but
We're not
Joey's
weirdos.
not here.
I just,
he
I don't
would,
know.
he would probably
like,
know.
Everything about Apple is just, like, as a company, they're fucking trash. They release decent products.
I think every company is trash.
So greasy about everything.
Yeah, and
I
then
mean,
everybody
they
just keeps
are,
sucking
but
their
so
dick.
again, so is almost every other company.
But not as like they're worse than most companies. How
Yeah.
greasy they are.
Probably.
Like,
They're I would say they
Hey,
do
you
some
want-
things right, but
well, no, for sure. Like the software aspect, they
yeah.
obviously have it down to like a pretty good. You know, I'm not faulting them on that. But the thing of people just blindly being like, oh hey, my phone doesn't have any of these things that every other phone has now, and now that I have to spend $30 on each extra component to have them back on it. Like my like they don't have
Headphone jacks.
yeah, the new ones don't have headphone jacks. The new
That's
ones,
every phone though.
well, okay. How about this? The new ones, you literally have to unlock it with your face. It doesn't have a fingerprint scanner. There's no other way to unlock it other than with your fucking face scanning.
I'm sure there's like codes.
I don't know
I think
because
they would have to if
my
your camera
sister's even
breaks.
bitched about it, like that she's like you can't like do the fingerprint thing.
Yeah, I mean mine. Oh yeah, I guess mine does, but my phone's old, so
Well, on the next gen of their phones, they're talking about getting rid of charging ports altogether and going
Yeah.
straight up wireless charging.
Yeah.
yeah, that's stupid.
They do dumb stuff all the time, and then people are just like, "Great idea, I love Apple." But when you come out with the product, they're gonna have like a little like they're probably gonna have like this little like tiny little bump in it, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, you can there is a passcode option."
Yeah, I
Okay.
figured. There's
Still-
no way it would just be a
it's
camera.
still
If your camera
stupid,
breaks,
like,
you're screwed.
If
How
you're one
would
of those
you?
people who loves the facial recognition thing, you're a weirdo. Like, why do you want to have to like have your like? I don't know. I just love picking up my phone and just being like, "Oh, my phone's unlocked now."
Yeah, I mean,
don't have to fucking look at it. I am an iPhone hater, Joey. Fuck iPhone.
Me too. Me too, Joey.
iPhone's
I'm not
literally
a
like
hater, but I definitely think they do some weird things. But I think every company's getting bad now too. Like even like Samsung is getting terrible now. I hate the way their new phones are. That's why I haven't bought a new one. Like I love my Note. What is this? 8? I don't even remember.
Yeah, how's Nick super quiet? Like,
Note 8.
I don't understand. Let me turn this up. There. Talk right now, Nick.
Hello. Turn the music down or off.
No, I had the volume for the actual computer wasn't very loud.
Oh.
Now you're probably good.
Okay.
Yeah, I just think every phone company is getting worse and worse. Like the new Note is like $1,500 and it doesn't have a headphone jack for literally no reason.
I know.
The cheaper version that's literally only like $200 cheaper is made out of plastic instead of glass.
Which in some aspects that could be good, in some aspects it's not. Like build quality, obviously it's not as great, but if like
I'm sure it'll break just as easy as a glass phone.
Well,
though.
right, but like it
like
is cheaper. So if I had like a kid, like if I had like a 14-year-old kid, I'd get him the plastic one.
But you're not going to. It's only $200 cheaper though. It's still a $1,300 phone.
Okay,
Why would you?
I'm not disputing that.
I would say I would just buy a completely phone altogether.
Oh, I completely agree with
it's
that.
not even it's not even that it's shown as the cheaper phone. It's just it's the normal option. It's not the pro option.
Okay.
That's stupid. The normal option should still be just as good.
You know how parents are. Well, I'm sorry. No, you know how kids are. Kids are like, I need the best thing or whatever. I'd be like, if that was my kid and they were like begging for that phone and like that's all they wanted or something like that, and like.
But I would just never go with that phone regardless.
Well, right, but like,
there's no way.
Most parents don't even know anything about phones. Like my dad, literally just like, give me the cheapest thing. That's all I want.
But right now, we would have children that would be wanting phones. Like a lot of people our age have children that are like, I don't know,
6, 7, 8 years old. Yeah, I would. But like, if I was a parent and like, let's say.
Bring back the Kevlar backing.
For some random reason, I was buying one of those two phones. And I had to choose between one of those two phones for my kid. I would pick the plastic one. Why wouldn't I want to save the $200? I wouldn't buy it for me. I wouldn't want it at all, but
there's no world where you would be buying one of those two phones exclusively.
I don't disagree with anything you're saying. I'm just saying that like
there's no reason that this phone should be made out of plastic when it's their flagship phone and they have other phones that are on the cheaper side oriented for that reason.
I agree. I'm just saying like the plastic option.
And it brings nothing to the table though. What does it bring to the table for you that you were saying you would buy
just that it's cheaper. That's literally the only thing I'm saying.
So then you would go.
If you're going for cheaper, just buy my phone. It's $300.
I'm not. That's not the dispute I'm making.
I guess I just don't get what you're.
All I'm saying is that if you were gonna buy one of those two phones,
but there's no world where you'd only be looking at those two phones.
I guess I'm not. I would never buy a Samsung anyway. I don't like them.
Then I don't get your point.
You're thinking too much into it. I agree with almost everything you're saying. All I'm saying is that the plastic one, because it is cheaper, to me, if I had to choose between one of the two, I would choose the plastic one because it's cheaper. That's all I'm saying. Even if it was $600 and $900, I would still choose the plastic one because it's cheaper.
Boy, that would be a much better option.
I think you got like mixed up because I agreed with you at the price point.
Right. I mean, I just don't.
I don't think it should be that much money at all.
Yeah, I just don't think one, it should be that much money, and two, they're just making everything worse as it goes. Like they
that's why I'm upset.
Took a step back. Like I hate that they're taking headphone jacks out of every phone.
That's why I'm upset. LG doesn't make phones anymore. They literally dropped out, and I'm like, great. Literally the only phone company that I liked, because like, okay, were they the absolute best phone? No, but they would try everything and try to get it going, and then Samsung and Apple would come along and dump more money into it and make it better or whatever, the technology better. I'm not going to dispute that, but like everyone's like, oh, my iPhone and this has 3 cameras now. My phone's had 3 cameras for fucking 5 years.
Yeah,
like LG couldn't handle the pressure.
I only had 2.
LOL.
Well, they make so many other things, and they make affordable phones. Like this phone, super nice phone, has like top end processor, everything like that. This is like one of the last phones they ever made. Yeah, and it was only $680.
Right.
And for an extra $200 or $150, I could have had a second screen. They literally had a thing that comes on the side and like
attachment. Like
not that it was great. I didn't want it. I'm not going to use the second screen for anything.
Yeah,
but still, like they were like hey, here's something nice and affordable.
Yeah, I thought they're the one they came out with like all the attachments, like that. They had the super big camera attachment. I thought that was super cool.
For the
Yeah.
LGs?
Yeah.
I don't even know which one that is,
I don't know.
honestly.
I think that was
came
a
out
couple years
while
ago.
Okay. I thought you were talking about the Motorola one for a second. Remember when that came out, the Moto or whatever? The
Not
Motorola,
really.
and they had like you could put like the light thing on it, or you could put like the adjustable lens on it and stuff like that. And it was
okay.
like, that was like they were like, oh look,
But it was like all camera based,
Right,
right?
yeah,
Okay, yeah. The one I'm talking about had like other attachments too, but
Okay.
the camera was just one of them. That's the only one I could really remember.
Yeah, you could get like,
It had, like, a battery,
extender,
yeah.
and there's some other stuff.
Okay. I remember my LG G3, dude. It literally had like when I bought it, they sent me an extra battery charger, like this little thing that I could charge the battery externally.
Oh yeah.
And then it gave me 2 different backs. They gave me a blue leather back and a brown leather back.
Damn.
And you literally just I pop it
out,
off, put
yeah.
a different battery. It was dope.
That's another thing I don't like is you can't replace batteries in phones
Right.
anymore.
Unless
so
you're
now
like-
if it's screwed, it's screwed.
Yeah, all the backs are glued shut, so you can't even open them up anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dumb. Phones are just like,
I mean, they are getting smaller and like more. They look better, but
Right.
like you're losing out on features for no reason.
most phone companies are regressing.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, like as far as like innovation and all this other stuff goes.
And like Joey said earlier, it's
They want
just
you to buy new. Yeah,
yeah,
always want you
they
to buy
don't
new
care.
ones.
They just want you. They just want to make money.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which I
This
get,
is
like-
literally the sole reason I will never spend like over $500 on a phone anymore. Because I mean, my phone has the same processor as the S20. It just doesn't have wireless charging. It has less RAM, and I think it has the same amount of storage as like the low end S20, like 120 gigs like storage.
120 gigs is more than enough for your phone.
Exactly. Like, why do you need more than that?
I think.
Well,
mine's-
some people use their phones for literally everything. Like
true.
they don't have a computer.
True.
They use it. Like that's actually the general population is they
Right.
use their phone for literally everything. They don't use a computer when they get home. They only use their phone. Some people don't even use a TV. They just use their phone.
Mike.
That is straight up insanity. I don't know how they could do that.
Yeah, me
I
either.
don't know, man. Like it's
That's why I don't care to upgrade my phone yet. Like the only reason I want to upgrade my phone is to get a better camera for YouTube.
Right.
But like my phone works just fine. I have to when I use it for YouTube to like record videos, I have to charge it like twice in a day because using the
Well,
camera
yeah, but I mean,
drains.
like, I know your battery probably isn't in the best shape
Oh,
as
yeah.
it was, you know.
Right.
But like
Even
even like my phone that's kind of newer, that
Using
thing
the
would
camera,
still drain
yeah.
like crazy.
Yeah.
Especially if I was trying to like doing like the 4K option or something like that. Like I think it says that I can record in 4K 60 FPS for like 45 minutes before my phone dies.
Yeah.
But like that's really hard
Yeah.
to do. Like
Right.
yeah, I don't know. I really like phones. I just don't like a lot of the features they're taking away from them.
Yeah.
I personally like it. Like Nick's BlackBerry was kind of weird, but if that thing would have slid up sideways, dude, I love the physical keyboard on stuff. Like
Oh, yeah.
I would
And,
love to have a phone that slides up horizontally with
Like
a keyboard.
BlackBerry Priv, that's what it was called.
Kind of like the one that LG made a phone like that, except instead of having a physical keyboard, just had another touchscreen. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't like that. Like,
Yeah, no, I think it was dumb.
I hate it because like
I agree they come out with some innovative stuff, but then they also come out with some dumb shit.
oh yeah, for sure. But like I just
Oh, and
for me, I don't know if like I have big hands.
Nick cut out or
I don't know.
no,
What
I
were you
was just
saying?
gonna say that BlackBerry is like completely fucking dead.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, that was like
I
one of the
thought
last
someone-
phones they made.
I thought someone bought them out.
Maybe, I don't know.
I can't remember. I thought it was just something I heard before, but
Yeah, I think the Priv was the last phone they made, and it was not great.
But
I mean,
yeah,
the
man,
keyboard
like
was the only cool thing about it.
my hands being big, like when I type on this thing, and I hate autocorrect. I literally have it all completely turned off. I don't have predictive text turned on. I don't have autocorrect turned on. If I fuck up, I have to finish
Fix
it
it.
myself.
Yeah.
If I have a typo or whatever. But and that's not really my problem. But I like the fucking keys are so small, and I've made them as big as they can possibly get, and I still like fat finger other buttons and shit like that,
Oh,
like while
really?
I'm typing. Yeah.
yeah.
like instead of hitting L, I'll hit P or something like that. And
Yeah, that's why initially when I first got this phone, I liked that you could like swipe the like in the letters. You could just swipe, and then it could just be in the letters general area, and it pretty much knew what you were gonna type. Like it worked most of the time for me. Kind of stopped using it just because
I tried it for a while and it was fine.
Yeah.
I just eventually, like you said, I just stopped because
yeah.
I don't know.
Easier
I
to-
love the swipe text. I love it. I use it a lot.
I mean, I still use it, just not nearly as much as I used to. I also don't. I don't know. I guess I don't type on my phone that much anymore either.
Yeah.
All right, so it says here, Nick.
That was also from 2013. So
Yeah, this is old.
is that when you got your phone?
He got
your
it?
old phone?
No.
That was like 2016. You got that?
Yeah. Yep. That's about right.
Because it says so. Anyway, let's just see what this agrees to a 4.7 billion buyout. Because this might be from 2013, but it might have taken like a couple years to process or whatever.
Maybe.
I want to see what it says though. Fuck with all these pop-up ads. The company announced it was laying off 40% of its workforce after a dismal launch of the new smartphones earlier this year. Agreed to a $4.7 billion buyout by an consortium of investors who plan to take the struggling Canadian smartphone maker private. Okay. Signed a letter of intent agreement under which trying to get to where like offer $9 for each outstanding share. Okay, so this must be they must have so they obviously got bought out here, but they went private and they were still BlackBerry, is basically what I'm telling you.
Oh.
So if they're private, does that mean they're only making phones for like companies that contract them for like
Well, that was
security things or something?
That was 2013, so something else may have happened.
It probably took a few years to like you said to process the actual buyout and stuff
BlackBerry's deal
with Amazon.
recently. I don't want to read all this out. If you're watching, you can read this for yourself. Let's see here. Cloud connected intelligent vehicle data. Oh, new in-vehicle application. Okay.
Huh.
Platform efficient and solution. IV track how certain safety features are utilized, then send that data back to automakers through AWV's tools. It could synchronize an EV's battery data.
It looks like it looks like they're just a pure software and services based company now. They don't make actual hardware anymore.
Over the past 7 years, BlackBerry phased out its smartphone business to become a pure software service. Literally just what you said.
Yeah.
And patent licensing company. Okay. All right. Cool.
So I bet they just focus on like cybersecurity and stuff like that.
It seems like
car software
applications. Yeah. Yes, car software applications is what it's looking like.
Well, I mean, if you can't compete, that's what happens to you.
I mean, yeah, that's why LG's jumping out because like they have the money to compete with iPhone and Apple, or I mean Apple and Samsung, but they also have a bunch of other companies that they just like, well, not companies, but like ventures and brands that they would rather invest in, like TVs and stuff.
Yeah.
Which, hey, LG, maybe you should make a real fucking store for your fucking TVs so that I can have Crunchyroll on my goddamn television.
Oh yeah.
They won't add it. I don't know if it's Crunchyroll that won't do it. They'll put it on the LG thing, but like literally like half the apps on LG's store that there is for other shit.
Dang, that sucks.
I know, but they have like random apps that nobody else has. It's so fucking weird.
Hmm.
I don't get it at all. But
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like their phones are probably like their least profitable like division. You know what I mean?
yeah, I mean, because like, well, it depends. If they do like smaller manufacturing, so like, because like obviously they probably know how many about they're gonna sell now, at least before they dropped out.
Yeah.
But then again, they're selling them for so cheap. Maybe they were selling them for cost or break even or whatever.
Yeah, Joe, you have a LG TV too? Hates the store.
Yeah, it's not great. It's pretty bad actually. I don't know why. Like they're literally one of the biggest TV manufacturers. Like, how do you not have?
Don't you have a Fire Stick though on that TV?
No, I threw that fucking piece of shit away. Fire sticks are ass, dude. Like,
I don't know. Mine's alright.
I've had like 3, and every single one of them I've had, they last about a year, and then they just like they're so slow after that it's just like not even worth using. I have that Roku thing on
like
there,
3
but
years and it's going fine.
I don't know, man. I don't like them. I'm unlucky with them. Then it's not going to change my opinion on them just because you have good luck with them. I have that Roku box thing, and I use it once in a while. When I had that TV in my room, I used it once in a while.
Yeah.
Like literally, I'd watch my TV once a week.
You see Pacman 99?
Oh, did they coming out with it?
Yeah.
I saw like something about it, but
Tried.
it's like Tetris 99, but Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty much like the layout is pretty much exactly the same as Tetris 99, except you're playing Pac-Man and like there's like these extra ghosts that if you eat the ghosts and it makes them a ghost. And then if you eat the power pellet and eat those ghosts, it sends like little Pac-Man toward the other people. And if you run into those little Pac-Man, it slows you down, so the ghost can kill you easier.
Let's watch the announcement.
I mean, it looks cool. I haven't played it yet, but it looks difficult.
Yeah, I wish they had like for like Tetris 99 and this kind of game. I wish they would make like private like lobbies that you can make, or like we could just like all play, you know, like a like a 10-person round or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. They might. I know they have like offline modes you can buy.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know how it works with if you can do local or
right.
Like how they're explaining how to play Pac-Man, like nobody.
Well, they're telling you what these power pellets do now, other than just Jammer Pac-Man.
Bump into one and your movement speed will drop, so watch out.
Grab the full. I'm assuming, you gonna like, so you can
well, yeah, you can choose on the other side of the screen it shows
random counter, hunter, and knockout, which I think hunter like goes after the person in first or whatever, or maybe it's the weakest. No, yeah, knockout's the weakest person.
Yeah, and then counter is probably the people that are attacking you,
right?
And then hunter might be the person in first. I don't know.
Standard, stronger, speed, train. What is train?
I'm guessing that like
the ghost thing.
Yeah.
And dude, that looks broken as fuck. I'd have that shit on train all the time.
Become the best of 99. The Pack 1.
What?
Yeah, the Pack 1.
So fucking cheesy.
Exclusive offer for Nintendo Switch Online members. And if you're looking for a nostalgia trip, optional paid DLC packs containing classic Namco themes and offline modes will also be available at launch.
Alright, well, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, I think this one looks cool. You're just
okay, it's like a skin. Okay,
yeah, it's
that's
just
cool. All right, I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, I mean, I probably wouldn't pay for it, but
no, but yeah, I mean, that looks cool. I'm glad that they're doing stuff like that where it's like simple and.
I mean, they basically had to come out with something else because they got rid of Mario 35, which was like the Mario Battle Royale.
Oh, they got rid of it?
Yeah.
Why?
When they came out with the game, they said it was gonna be gone after the 35th anniversary is over.
That's so weird.
Just like they took off the Mario bundle, like those games. That's just
weird that like.
No, I don't get it at all. It doesn't make sense to me, but
I think it's funny that people are like, Mario's dead, they're never gonna make another Mario game again.
I don't think that's not what they were saying. That's not why they were saying it. They're saying Mario's dead because they're taking all this stuff off.
Well, they think that people you're not gonna be able to get any of those games ever again.
Yeah,
I don't think.
I'm sure they'll come out with them again, but
like I feel like I don't know, maybe once every couple years, or like maybe for certain sales, or like maybe on like Nintendo Day or Mario Day or something like that. Like, oh, every Mario Day for just that day, you can get the bundle again.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It was really weird, especially taking the digital version off the store.
Yeah.
I don't know.
People were like when you were talking about, was it last week or the week before, or whatever, when you were like, well, Walmart still has a bunch of them. People were like going to Walmart and buying a bunch of extra ones, and now they're selling them online for like $150.
Yeah, no, I saw one for like $1,000.
You're an idiot. You know,
Yeah.
like I'm pretty sure 90, I would say confidently 90%, maybe even more of the people who wanted that game got it.
Probably, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
Sure, there was probably some that were like,
Though
I can't afford it or whatever.
I didn't know that they released the Fire Emblem, like the first Fire Emblem. They translated it to English and they released it. And I didn't know they were taking that off. They took that off the same day
I
as
didn't
Mario.
even know they released it.
Yeah, they had like a sick special edition that came with like a glass. It looked like an NES cart, but it was glass. And that probably goes for like $500 now.
Yeah. Dude, my fucking Palamute amiibo still hasn't come into GameStop.
Oh, really?
I'm getting like annoyed. Like,
That's weird.
Like, dude, how did they not? First of all, how did it not come with the other ones? Like, what the fuck kind of shipping company? What is the shipping company doing?
I don't know.
Probably stuck in the
Two.
Suez Canal, bro.
I don't think so, but maybe. I hope not. Oh, that's probably where my Kid Cudi vinyl is. That shit. I ordered that shit.
The ship got out. It's not stuck anymore.
Well, yeah, but like I ordered my Kid Cudi vinyl in January. It said it was gonna be here like March 3rd or something like that.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
fucking the middle of April.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of stuff's getting like shipping delays.
Yeah, I personally haven't really encountered that other than with my vinyl.
I haven't either, except for like, you know, the hardware stuff and
Yeah.
that I've been seeing.
Do you know what it's shipping through? Like FedEx or?
I don't know. It literally tells me, it doesn't even have a tracking number. It just tells me that it will text me and email me my tracking number when it's shipped.
Oh, so it hasn't even shipped yet.
No.
All I know is that like the United States Postal Service is so backed up right now.
Yeah.
See, people keep saying that, but like, so like when I refinanced my house, when I refinanced, I was supposed to get like $1,000 check or whatever, and it was $900 or something. And they were like, yeah, it's going to be in the mail. It might take like a month or two because of the way the mail is. I got it in 3 days.
Yeah, I mean, I just think it affects some people more than others, like the area wise, because like I haven't experienced anything being delayed either, but I see it online. Like I see people, and like some things that I'll go to order will be like won't come until whatever, so I just don't order it.
Right.
So I think that's why it hasn't affected me personally, is because I just avoid the things that have that extra shipping time.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I've been doing that too.
My credit card statement from last month didn't come in until like, I don't know, I think it was last week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't even look at that shit. I literally just have a pile that I've never opened because I just pay my shit online. I know when it's due. I pay it on the same day every month. I don't even look at it. Like, I know how much I owe. Like,
yeah, but whoops.
Oh, while we're talking about games, what was that? The Death something?
Deathloop?
What?
Deathloop?
Sorry?
Deathloop?
Yes, Deathloop got delayed again.
Yep.
oh, did it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's probably a good thing, but I don't understand
that side
how...
was like, I guess, more annoyance and relief.
I mean, I didn't plan on getting it when it released anyways, but I think it's just weird that so many games are having delays. Like, how did that many games need more time? Like, why even announce a release date if you don't know when you're going to be able to finish it?
Yeah.
That's why I don't understand right now. Like if it's taking... One, I kind of don't understand how development takes that much longer.
I should switch to paperless, Joey.
Working from home.
Mine doesn't have a paperless option, Joey, so get out my face.
Switch banks. But yeah, because I mean, is it really that much different working from home than working in an office? Like, what do you need to do that?
I feel like, just off the top of my head, I feel like the biggest difference was probably just response times between colleagues. Like, instead of it being instant when you talk to them, it might be a couple minutes.
Which, even then, like, you have like Teams or whatever, you can just instantly get the message, and
Well, right, yeah.
I don't know. I just think it's weird that everything is being affected so much when I don't see how.
I think it's more. And obviously, I'm just talking out of my ass here. I feel like it's becoming more of just like an excuse they can use.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I could see
I'm
that.
not saying your excuse is invalid,
Right.
because I don't know what's going on behind the scenes of your company.
Yeah.
But is it a cop out? Some aspects,
maybe a little bit.
Maybe a little bit.
Maybe a little bit. I mean, I understand maybe getting used to it at first. You have to change your workflow a little bit, but it's been a year and a half now or whatever.
It's been a year and
like a couple months.
A year and 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's becoming the point where it's like, look,
this is the normal.
Everybody needs to just get used to it.
Yeah, and like,
is it going to go back to normal here? Probably, kind of soon.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, probably. My guess is by this winter, maybe next spring, everything's going to be fine. It's probably going to be most back to normal.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people are getting vaccinated, so hopefully it'll be soon.
Yeah, but like even then, I mean, I don't know. People are like, we're never going to stop wearing masks now. Shut the fuck up. Yes, we are.
No, yeah, we are.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't know.
I mean, people
I kind of live in a little bubble because everybody I work with is vaccinated. I have to get vaccinated, so.
Yeah, but like, no, we're not gonna have to wear masks for fucking ever. Like,
no, for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. And then like, because it's just like some games don't have any problems. Like, why aren't they having problems if other people are? So I don't know. But Borderlands 3 got leaked for the Switch, maybe?
Oh, really?
It got rated, but then the ratings board took it down. Okay. So like, it's maybe coming to the Switch, which is weird to me because I don't know. I heard that it like doesn't run well on stuff. I don't know.
I don't know if it's just the Steam port, man, but it's not very optimized at all. Like,
but like all the other Borderlands games were super easy to run.
Yeah. Well, like getting 60 FPS on it isn't necessarily the problem.
Yeah.
It's if you're wanting to run it at like 144, it's like just inconsistent. Even on the 3070, I played it the other day and like it was more consistent than my 2070, but I was getting like 120 FPS and then it would dip down to like 100 and then it'd spike up to like 135. And it was just so weird because like, why is it that big of a slider going on? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and I feel like that art style lends itself well to the Switch, so it could probably run fine.
You could turn the textures down pretty low.
Yeah.
Because of the way the shading is and everything, that it honestly helps the textures, if any.
And I haven't played 1 or 2 on Switch, but I heard they run well.
Yeah, I didn't even know they were on Switch, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
What's the resolution on the Switch? Isn't it like, it's not 1080, right?
Well, it just depends on the game.
Yeah, I mean, it goes up to 1080.
Yeah, it goes up to 1080.
1080? Okay.
Some games are 720 with 1080 upscaled. Some are just 720, some are 1080.
Like, Doom's dynamic, but it's like mostly under 720.
Yeah. Handheld, a lot of them are at 720 unless it's a really hard game to run, then it goes to like 540-ish.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. Like, what's the resolution on the handheld screen?
Oh, handheld 720.
Yeah.
Okay.
Handheld's up to 720.
But like,
if you're on a TV, it'll go up to 1080.
Yeah.
Right. Yes.
Okay.
Just a little side thing. There's a huge Xbox sale for Xbox games on Steam right now.
Yeah.
I bought Battletoads and the 2 Spartan Assault games for.
Those were like $1.
Yeah, they're $1. So they're $1.09 each, or $1.74 for both. You can just buy the bundle for it. So I bought that, and then I bought Battletoads. I got all those
like
games.
$5 or something.
I think it's like $4.99. Yeah. I spent like $7 and got.
Yeah, I think like when the Master Chief Collection's only $20, which is kind of insane.
Yeah, Master Chief Collection, or $1 for all with the.
Yeah, but if you're again, Game Pass is monthly.
Yeah,
I paid, and it's not $1. It's $1 for what, like
1 or 2 months. Yeah,
and then you have to pay the $15.
I think the base subscription without gold is 10, and then with gold it might be 15.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I think you're right. Okay. I think Game Pass Ultimate is like,
right. Yeah. And I think you have to have Ultimate to play on PC, right? Or no?
I don't know.
I don't.
I haven't looked that much on it.
I'm sorry. You have to have gold for the PC? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know if you have to have Ultimate to also have the games on PC or not, or if you can just have regular Game Pass. I don't know.
I don't know.
And if you use Game Pass, then you have to use their shitty app too.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and plus, like, I spent $6-7 and I own the games permanently.
Right.
So I mean, I don't play. I don't play as much Xbox games to be worth it. I mean,
Yeah.
I know I do buy some games that are on Game Pass or whatever, but I personally would probably just rather own them.
Yeah, and like me, I don't play games immediately, even if I buy them.
Right.
So like, I spend that money on Game Pass. I have to play that game that moment, or I'm just wasting my money.
Right. Baby.
But yeah, the Switch also got an update, the 12.0. It didn't really do anything
Okay.
yet. It added support for Bluetooth audio, but they didn't enable it.
What?
Yeah, so which that's super weird. And then it also made that so they can update the dock, whatever that means.
Hey. Fuck off.
So I thought that was weird. But because like it should have had Bluetooth audio to begin with when it came out.
Yeah, I don't know why it didn't.
Yeah, it's really weird. I mean, it doesn't affect me because I don't even have Bluetooth headphones. But...
Yeah. It would just be nice, like, if you did have Bluetooth headphones.
yeah.
You know.
Because a lot of people do.
Right. That's why you get to buy that little thing that the third party made or whatever.
Yep.
And
Which, hey, I guess that gave a lot of companies opportunity to make money.
true. Yeah.
But sucks for
You're
average
right.
consumer.
My room does look cool.
Oh,
Che.
thanks, dog.
Che has entered the chat.
Yeah. My Master Chief helmet that I didn't use at home at all. So I was like, who needs this?
I am under the chat screen. Sure.
Severn. But yeah, Nick, they have the Diablo 2 alpha happening right now.
Oh, really? How do I sign up for that?
You had to have signed up like months ago.
Fuck.
But so it's happening the 9th through the 12th, so it's almost over anyways, and it's only single player. But they are going to do a multiplayer alpha in the future. So go to their website and sign up.
What is it?
Diablo 2
Oh,
alpha.
Alpha.
Yeah, it's out this weekend, but you had to get the pass or whatever, like
I'm
probably
not
months
worried.
ago.
It
Yeah, but they're going to do a multiplayer one
Oh, okay.
in the future. They haven't announced when yet, but might as well sign up if you want to play it.
Joey? Rip you.
Yeah. I mean, it looks cool, but it is basically just a remastered gameplay.
Right.
They didn't have any of the cutscenes done, so
Mm,
I think you play through the first 2 acts, maybe. I think
Okay.
that's what I read.
I forget what the one thing I really wanted to bring up was. Oh, where's my memo?
You guys want to see a monkey play Pong with his mind?
No.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. What am I typing in?
Go to YouTube and type in monkey mind Pong. No, like the game Pong. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about?
Shy in the chat.
Oh. I was like, that's what I typed in.
Yeah, I thought he was talking to you too.
Dude, I was like going insane. So I like really quick before we watch this. I was watching YouTube last night and it was like YouTube Premium. And I was like, no thanks. And you know, every time I click a fucking video,
Yeah, that's so
no
annoying.
thanks, no thanks. Well then, I swear they're like getting mad at me because I watched like 6 ads on like an 8-minute video after that. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
That sucks.
I was watching like this One Piece discussion video because like the new chapter came out and it was epic, and so I watched these guys that talk about it and like I don't know what the fuck they're like psychics, dude. Literally everything they fucking theorize comes true. They'll theorize like a year before it even happens. They're like, yeah, he's gonna do this and this is probably what's gonna happen. Like maybe that'd be cool, but no fucking way. And then like here we are. Boom. It's all happening exactly like they were talking about. I'm like,
Damn.
fuck you guys. You talking to the writer or something like that? But anyway, like, yeah, it was like an 8-minute video, and every like 45 seconds to a minute and a half, I'd have a fucking ad.
Damn.
I was like, what the?
This is Pager.
Okay, so I think the beginning of this is just it, like the algorithm learning the game and stuff, and like what it's gonna do.
How is it using its? It's not using its mind. What?
Yeah, it's
Using its
teaching,
brain.
It's teaching the algorithm right now. So it's like
Neurons in this region.
Yeah,
It's
of
like
course it's
learning
using its
what to
brain.
think.
How else would it use?
What is it doing with its mouth?
it's clicking with its mouth, and it's moving the cursor with its hand.
What the fuck?
Skip ahead. This is dumb. Is it actually saying it's using its brain, or is it just using its brain as in it's using its brain to move its hands?
No, it's got that neural link thing inside of its head, and there's a computer like monitoring its like thought patterns and stuff.
So it's not touching anything?
Oh, so now it's not. Yeah.
Pong. To control his paddle on the right side of the screen, Pager simply thinks about
Wonder how good he
whether
is.
his hand up or down.
Oh,
Remove the joystick
fucked up.
altogether. Now that he's up to speed, let's increase the difficulty and see how well Pager can play with the Neuralink.
It's like sucking on some peanut butter.
As you can
Damn,
see,
this monkey's a baller,
Pager is
dude.
amazingly good at mind pong.
He's amazingly good at mind pong.
Mind pong.
I wonder how that would work. Like,
It's not magic.
You just think up, down, up, down, up, down, down.
Yeah, that's what he was doing earlier. That's why he was playing that like tracking game with the joystick. So he would
Yeah.
think up
What better
when he
reward
was
for a
moving the
monkey
joystick
banana.
up,
than a banana?
and the computer would learn that and then
We still
recognize
have
he's thinking
challenges
up or
spanning
down
many
or
fields
whatever.
of engineering. Some
Yeah.
very good at solving hard
What the fuck? What made you fucking look at that?
I found it on the internet. You know, Elon Musk actually shared it because it's
Elon
his
Musk it?
project, Neuralink.
Oh, that's his project?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But we can, I forgot to type this. Biomutant coming out soon. Oh, and everything like that. They have like the actual trailer out for it and shit like that.
I've-
You heard
I've had
that?
it for a while. Yeah, like they showed like a ton of trailers on that, right?
Yeah, but they've been changing it like they've come out with some that are like newer.
Oh,
Like within the last couple weeks. Like this is the official combat trailer that came out 2 weeks ago. I meant to bring it up last week, but I forgot. Because like I watched this one interview with the lead for the game, and he was basically talking like at first it wasn't even going to be a 3D open world game, and people got so hyped about it and they loved the concept of it and all this and that. So he was like, okay, we got to raise more money and we got to really deliver for these people or whatever. So they just kept like being more ambitious and more ambitious and more ambitious.
yeah, because it was announced a long time ago, right?
Yeah, like over 2 years ago, that it like they showed like the poster for it or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It looks okay to me. It's not like something I'm very excited about, though.
I think it looks really good. I'm not gonna buy it right when it comes out. I want
What
to
is this
see
thing
more
called?
of it. Biomutant.
Oh, okay.
I think the gameplay looks really fun.
But then we talked about this before, didn't we?
Yeah, briefly. That and I just like the world. That it's like all animals and shit like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that looks cool.
like futuristic red wall.
You have like different classes and shit like that. I can't remember if it's co-op or not, but
The hell, giant demon bunny?
May 25th. They released they put this out like 2 weeks ago, I think too. So yeah. Fucking finally something like, because they literally just said coming soon for like ever.
Yeah.
Kind of annoying.
And did you hear the Star Wars Republic Commando got a re-release?
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, it came out on Switch and PS4. It's like
Okay.
updated graphics a little
Okay,
bit, not
so,
like
like-
a ton. It's only like $15.
Oh, all right.
Hell yeah.
They're like a trailer for it or anything?
Yeah.
design. Why does it keep fucking taking me to the home? Like,
Must
don't
be
wanna-
what you have your.
bookmarking it.
Yeah, you have it to the profile.
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Public
Use the
Commando,
Schwartz.
Switch. Oh wait, I don't want to watch. Trailer.
Looks like it came out 5 days ago. I mean, I'm sure they just like update. They did like what they do with all those little
Texture packs.
remaster. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad.
No.
Yeah,
I mean, it
doesn't look awful.
still look. I mean, it looked the actual original
Game.
game looked pretty freaking good for when it was.
Yeah, I have it on PC. But I made the mistake, like I bought it like right when I got my PC before I could play on keyboard and mouse.
Oh
And when I
yeah.
was trying to play on keyboard and mouse, I was like, "Fuck is this?"
This looks fun as fuck.
Dude,
It
this
is.
game is very
It's
good.
amazing. You should buy it. I don't know.
They do in the
I don't
summer
think it
sale,
has a-
dude, yeah, they do like the packs where you can get like this and like a bunch of other games for like $5 every year. and-
Yeah. I mean, I don't think the one on Steam's remastered, but I think you can just set the resolution whatever you want anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, when I played it, I put it at 1080 and I like maxed everything out and fine.
Yeah. No, it's a really good game. It just like I think it was only on the Xbox,
I believe you're right.
and it just didn't get that much traction.
Right. Well, that and like, not. I feel like back then, like, I mean, obviously older people liked it, but like, I feel like a lot of kids didn't like real tactical stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
It wasn't overly tactical, but it was definitely like you can't just run in there and like,
yeah,
you know.
yeah, the super droids were
right.
a lot stronger than in a lot of other games.
What the hell is that DND Dark Allegiance stuff? Fuck that is.
Oh, I think it's a mobile game.
Oh, fuck that. Not
Oh,
even
no,
gonna-
no, I lied. Yeah, that's like a full, like PC game. Pretty sure.
It's 3 weeks old. Guess we can check it out real quick.
Did I send that to you or something?
Oh, it's just right here on the YouTube.
Mrs. True? Mr. Dare? You look very
On the YouTube.
The YouTubes.
Yub tub.
Are we 75 years old?
Oh, my grandmother should be like, I need to go to Acme's.
The Acme's
Yeah, or Giant Eagles.
on the Facebooks. Always add an S on the end and always add
yeah,
a the
always
to
had
begin.
This kind of looks like a phone game.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely buy it.
Why?
It said phone game, not fun game.
Oh, a phone game.
Kind of looks like a phone game, but it kind of
I
doesn't.
don't think it is.
It's certain times, doesn't it? Kind of, because like the way the
Just the
text-
movement's
Right.
odd. I can't tell what is it and what is this
I don't know.
music and shit. This trailer's just out there.
Your
It
party.
is.
Okay, those reflections look pretty good. Their funeral. I wonder.
I don't know. It just looks really weird. It doesn't look fluid, and it doesn't look.
I wonder how early this actually is.
I don't know.
Dark Alliance. Doesn't even say what it's on.
Yeah.
Oh wait, okay. PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, Steam. Okay. All right. Well, it's a real game. Look, it looks okay. I'm not saying it looks bad, but
I'm saying it looked bad.
it needs to like, if they were to, I don't know how early that is. Hopefully that's a pretty early, you know.
Yeah, it just looked clunky because one, if it wasn't like turn-based combat, it looked like it was not. It looked like it was
Yeah,
real-time
like hack
combat.
and slash almost.
Yeah, but then it looked super clunky for that.
Right.
Like you were only facing, the characters were only facing one direction the whole time. Like you had no camera control. and then the movements of the attacks were just very directional based. So I don't know.
So this says June 22nd, 2021 is when it releases.
Okay, so they have quite a bit of time until then. I mean,
Only
like
2 months.
to polish shit up. Like if that's
I feel like that's not a lot of time for game development, especially
Yeah.
currently.
oh, what's that smelter?
Looks
I'm
like
on
a
there.
dumb game.
This is fucking Wizards of the Coast website, so let's go somewhere else.
What else did you have?
A lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff.
Metroid. Fan group made a Metroid Prime into a 2D game, so they made it into
I think I
2D
saw that.
Metroid game. So it's like the same gameplay and story as Prime, but instead of being like the 3D open world, or well, sort of open world, open
right.
levels, it's 2D.
I wonder if
I think
there's
it's
like a
only a demo, so it's it's like sort of a demo. I think it's like the first few levels.
little bit of. I did remember seeing it actually though.
Yeah, it looks really. Apparently, it's really good too. Like it's really well made.
Go to are they? Oh come on.
This looks really cool.
Yeah, I like.
Jump out.
It's just weird that
There we go.
Nintendo's ignoring Metroid so much.
I know, isn't it weird? Like
They could come out with the last game they came out with was on the 3DS.
I just wish like
I don't even think there was one on the Wii U.
because like I mean personally like I like Star Fox, but I don't really care.
Wall jump.
I like it, and I would probably buy it if they made a new one if it was good or whatever. But it's not the game that I really want to come out. Like I would much rather have a Metroid game.
Yeah, I don't know. They're about even for me. If the Star Fox game would be good,
Right.
because
Oh my god.
I don't know. Some of them, Star Fox has been very mixed over the
Right.
years.
Yeah,
The 64 one was amazing,
Right.
and then like the GameCube ones were okay because they were like action platformer.
I played like one on the GameCube, and I played the one for the 64, and only one on the GameCube. I've only ever played two.
And then the DS one I thought was really good, but it had some weird concepts.
Oh, okay, I like this little wall grabbing.
This is new.
And then the Wii U one was terrible.
Yeah, so I heard.
Cool.
It looked amazing, but
Yeah.
it controlled like garbage, and that's what matters.
Yeah,
Really neat.
skip ahead and get some actual combat hero.
Except
It's a
at first,
re-release, like a remaster.
no, this is a fan-made project. So you know Metroid
okay.
Prime, like the Wii game, or I guess it was on GameCube first. It was like the first-person shooter.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yep.
made it into a 2D side scroller,
Okay.
like original Metroid game.
Sorry, I missed it while I was reading.
But you
about
don't just
Dark
watch the
Alliance.
fucking ad, dude. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, YouTube hates you.
I'm telling you, bro.
It's probably because we get all those copy strikes.
Yeah.
But yeah, this
Looks
is
really
like a
cool.
super cool. It's probably gonna get shut down because Nintendo, but
You just need
Yeah.
to change the name of it.
and the sprites and
Change like the colors of the sprites.
it's like using
Yeah.
the
'Cause they're not
likeness.
the original.
Name
But
her
it's
like-
Samus
re-rendered
instead
it.
of Samus.
Yeah, but they're still using Samus's model. Which,
Right, but if you change the colors of that, like, and you didn't tell me it was Samus, like,
I mean, they could still have grounds to sue because it looks exactly like the Samus
Mm.
model.
Map station.
It's intellectual property. They would have to change
It's just
it
dumb
and
that,
more than
like-
just colors.
it's just dumb that, like, literally just, like, the shape of the armor and stuff like that is, like, copyright.
I mean, if they put it out for free, they wouldn't really
Pixel
have any
graphic,
claim
like-
because they're not profiting off of it.
No, that's not true.
Yeah, they can still shut it down.
Super dark.
There's
Oh no, it's a trap.
It's a pro-
It's the. It's
But
the
yeah,
real
no, I thought this was a really cool project that probably will never get finished now, or if
Right.
it does, it'll.
Nintendo's just so slimy about some stuff. I don't blame them because, like,
Yeah, I mean,
it is, you know, like
like this.
blatant ripoff. But why don't you do what like Valve does sometimes, or like other game developers do, and they're like, "Oh, that's really cool. Come work for us and make that game."
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, that's why I I guess they literally, I don't know if they had the idea first or if they just ripped off that Mario Battle Royale, because there was, I think it was called Mario 99 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And because someone like fans made it first,
Okay.
and then they came out with that Mario 35, which was the same concept but with like
Less.
more.
Oh, there's more.
Well, more to it, but
okay,
less people, but more to it. Like it had
Gotcha.
more power ups and different concepts. Like I think you could choose different levels and stuff. So.
Well, it's like, have you ever seen like the Pokemon RPG?
I don't know.
There's Pokemon MMO. There's like a literal, like someone made like one of the 2D. It's like based. It's like kind of looks like the like Ruby and Sapphire from the Game Boy Advance, but like cleaner, obviously. It's an MMO, and like people play it all the time, and like, I don't know how it's not gotten shut down, but you legit just play Pokemon and it's MMO.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully they continue to work on this and don't totally get shut down, but
Yeah, probably will.
yeah.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Soldier Boy's at it again though.
What did he do now?
He's
Like a rapper?
yeah. He's
What?
you didn't hear that he came out with his own consoles before?
That was so
Oh yeah,
fucking-
that was a while ago, wasn't it?
Soldier game or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now he's doing it again.
Oh God.
And he's just ripping off like that was like one of those handhelds that it's just like an emulation handheld that runs
Yeah.
Android. And he just was putting his name on it and selling it for $200, which is more than double the price of what you can get it for like $60,
Oh
and
my
he's selling it
God.
for $200.
This fucking dude, like, I remember he was on JonTron's thing for a little while.
Yeah.
Or he was in his video or whatever, and that was funny as fuck. Soldier Boy, Playbox or whatever the fuck it was called.
Yeah, I don't know. They're garbage. Most of the stuff he buys is garbage. Like this handheld he's coming out with, that's like a decent handheld, but not for $200.
Yeah.
That's the price of a Switch Lite.
Soldier Boy, you're already irrelevant. Like,
yeah, and it's insane that he's selling it for so much. And like he's probably still selling it with games on it, so he's gonna get sued again.
right? Yep.
Because that's why he stopped selling the first ones, because Nintendo was suing him.
They're
'cause
like, hey, no.
he was straight up showing Nintendo IPs on his site.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't do that.
He's
like,
just a straight up idiot.
yeah.
I guess he's not up in these hoes anymore, so.
I guess not. They're re-releasing the original Shantae on a lot of stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like the black and or not black and white, but like the one from the Game Boy.
one,
Yeah.
Yeah, that comes out in like
Are they remastering it or are they just like releasing it?
they're just releasing it. I mean, it's got like upgrades to it. It's like in color. And
Okay.
It's like fit. Well, I don't know if it's fit to the screen, but it's like not like the original size.
Right. Okay. I mean, that's cool.
Comes out the 22nd.
Second. 11 days.
Yeah. Then Age of Empires 4 is announced for this fall.
Age of Empires.
Like the RTS of
Oh, okay.
Microsoft. That it looks. I don't know. I only watched a little bit of a trailer, but it looks really good. It looks like what a modern day Age of Empires should look like.
Okay. Okay.
Apparently, there's a lot of hype behind that.
They have a trailer for it.
Yeah, I think it was just like a few days ago that they announced it. They had like a big Xbox. Whoops. Big Xbox preview
Why is this
event.
up here? What the fuck? Why the fuck it wouldn't? Okay.
1 day ago.
Here we go. This is better.
Isn't this a phone game?
Age of
No.
Empire? No.
I think there's a mobile version. That must be.
Probably.
They had a mobile version of
My dad's
Command and
calling me. I'll
Conquer.
be back in a second.
I don't think I watched this. I just watched like the gameplay that they put out.
Gotcha. I always love the way RTSs look, but like sometimes it just has to be the right one.
Yeah.
I've never played Age of Empire, but like the Total Wars, I just don't really care for them that much.
Yeah, I just don't like when they're too overly complicated.
Right. There's too many mechanics.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, like I just want to build up my base, build up my units, and fight.
right. Yeah.
That's all I want to do.
Yep. Yep. I don't want like I get like Sid Meier's, like that's too much.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I mean, that's like a different game entirely.
Well, right.
But yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I don't like that game either. But
like I don't want to have to like worry about like not the economy, but like I don't want to
Like
worry about
politics,
politics and all that other shit, right? Like, yeah, that looks. I love the way they look.
Yeah.
Like they look so cool most of the time.
yeah,
There is
I
a
agree.
mobile version of that game. I just
Okay.
looked it up. Yeah.
Well, not that one, but
Well, right.
I'm
No,
sure
not that
Age of
one, but
Empires
Age
has
of
a mobile.
Empires in general.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. What else I got? Oh, a Castlevania game that was gonna come out on the Dreamcast. They never showed anything about it. They finally a demo for it leaked out.
Oh, okay.
So they have the gameplay of the demo from like 1999 that just came out, and it's on eBay to sell. The disc to sell it is on eBay. I don't know how much it is.
I type in.
Castlevania Dreamcast. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's maybe the Symphony of Subtraction, but you could probably type the prototype.
Like a dream. That's 8 years ago.
Just type in Dream. Yeah, just hit that. See what. I feel like it should come up. Yeah.
5 days ago. Well, at least one of them.
I don't even know if it looks good. I didn't watch it,
Hey
but
everyone, Mr. Sujano here. A long-lost Castlevania.
Oh, yeah?
game
Hello,
has
Mr.
been found.
Sujano.
By long-lost, I mean...
Wait, what?
you click next, hit back, just like back. You click back on your mouse,
What?
like the back button.
What is up, everyone?
on your
My name's
mouse.
Al from Games Europe, and today I'm bringing
Know what
you
back button
another
is?
edition
No, what are you talking
of
about?
Like
Cancelled. That's right,
The
we're focusing
side
on
button,
This?
you know, like back, like the browser
Mr.
back
Sujano
button.
here.
I didn't know it did
You've
that.
never used that?
Castlevania game
No.
has been
That's like the main purpose for it.
found.
You just thought it was for games.
Yeah.
Demo. Let's get started.
Yeah, the other one is forward, so if you hit it now, it'll go to forward.
See, dude, I literally like never did that. Like, I did this because on my one mouse I programmed it to do
Oh.
that, and I was like, "What do you mean?"
It's like basic computer function.
Nah, man, I've never done that.
The game is set in 1666, and apparently heaven intervenes to put these two heroes together.
Maybe just
to
maybe
take on
skip to like the
Dracula.
gameplay,
Yeah,
'cause I don't
that's
know
what
what
he's about to
actually.
get to.
I'll leave a link to this magazine demo of Castlevania Resurrection. I'll link it down below. On the website Sega Dreamcast.
Fuck.
Just yeah, hit out of full screen
Go to
and
his
like go to
link.
his go to the.
I don't like this guy.
Whether or not this demo is real
No, like,
remains
get
a
show more.
mystery. This could be a hoax. This could
And
be
then
100% real.
yeah, I guess the first
Unfortunately,
link
there's
up
no way to tell
right there.
now.
Yeah. Oh, what? Why is that 2019? What the fuck? That's just the trailer. So maybe hit back again. Go like back to his.
Now because they haven't dumped the
Description
ROM. On this
again.
website, they state that they don't know what the owner is going to
Demo
do. with
in
it. They
action.
might
Ah,
only
yeah, it's
get
probably
it.
that one. Why would you link them out of order?
Right? Like, what the fuck?
It's 3 minutes long.
Oh, Dreamcast.
Oh, we gotta see him put the disc
Oh,
in.
wow, you put it in. God.
Okay, so it's apparently a 2-minute thing.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, dude, he's shaking like a fucking crackhead.
He's so excited. He's like,
Oh my god, Castlevania.
what is he doing?
I think he's just showing that you can teleport to the different places. I mean, it looks okay for like a Dreamcast game.
How's he just running around the fucking lava?
It's a demo. Who knows?
Oh, yeah, for Dreamcast, this looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's cool that it still exists. 'Cause
Right.
I think everybody just thought it was gone forever.
There we go. I was actually doing. Why is he playing one-handed?
He's got to hold the camera, bro.
Holding his cell
My
phone.
God, bro. Set it down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then for some reason, Sony is remaking The Last of Us again.
You mean that like 5-year-old game?
Yeah, it's from 2014,
My
so it's
God,
6,
bro.
but yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Seven,
that's,
I guess.
Fucking ridiculous.
But they made it on the PS3, and then they re-released it on the PS4, and now they're remaking it for the PS5.
Joey said, "Fuck yeah, I'll play it again."
I mean, yes, it is a very good game.
Dude,
and apparently it made people from the company quit because they didn't want to remake it.
I don't blame them. Like,
yeah,
I'd be like, hey, if you want to re-release it on the PS5 or what, you wouldn't even have to do that because it's backwards compatible with the PS4. So
yeah,
what the fuck? Like,
yeah, I can't imagine.
Like, hey, for $10, you can get the pack that makes it
like better
ray traced and something else. Like,
and like I can't imagine it's gonna look that much better.
Right.
Like it'll probably look like The Last of Us 2 or whatever. Looks, I don't know.
Dude, I'm just so tired of like I like games being remade, but at an appropriate time.
Yeah. No, I mean, I guess 7 years is kind of old, but then they already re-released it, so that was in like 2016 probably.
Like,
the remaster runs better on PS5. That's what Joey said.
I mean, I can see that.
Well, the remaster that they came out with for PS4, so like there's almost no point in having this remake. Unless they change something significantly.
Indicate what they're gonna do. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's like I want, if you're gonna remake a game, I feel like it should be at least 10 years old.
Yeah. And like not already have a remaster.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Like quit doing that. I know not everybody's doing that. It's not like an overwhelming issue, but it's becoming more common.
Yeah.
Like where they're just like, oh, this game came out a couple, like 5-6 years ago, whatever. We're gonna remake it.
You don't want a remaster of the Skyrim remaster?
No, I don't.
No.
I don't ever want to see another release of Skyrim again.
Republic Commando was a good time to release it.
Right. And they didn't even do like a bunch. Like,
I wish they would have, because it would have been cooler if they did, but even so, it's still fine.
Yeah, I feel like there needs to be like a pretty big generational gap for hardware before you need to remake a game.
Anything on the, even like, I don't know, I guess anything on the PS4 should not be remade now.
No.
But I can see like some games on the PS3.
Like early PS3 titles. Yeah.
It's kind of like movies, how they're rebooting movies that came out like 10 years ago and like nobody wants to see it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm just getting fed up with remake. I get it that it's getting harder and harder to come out with original stuff because there's so much that's been made. But I don't know. Like, I guess that's why like I'm kind of excited for Biomutant. I'm not super excited, but I'm more excited than I am about some other stuff because it is at least unique, original. Right. Yeah, like.
Yep. That's why not again, but that Immortals Phoenix Rising game has new DLC out that's like based in Chinese mythology.
Oh, okay.
I think that looks really cool.
Nice.
Like I almost wish it was just a standalone game because I would buy that.
Yeah, I really like that, but then again, like I didn't play Breath of the Wild, so I wasn't like not burned out, but like not saturated in that gameplay yet. And like it's really fun. Like I really like the art style. I like Greek mythology a lot, so
yeah,
I just like mythology if anything. But yeah, it's a fun game. But I'll have to check that out because I haven't beaten the game yet because I'm like one of those for open world games, dude. I just love like I'll see something, I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna go do that and complete it now. Like I'll do like everything I see right then. But it takes me like I have like 20 hours in that game or something like that. I've only beaten like the first major boss.
Yeah.
So.
And yeah, I get that from PS4 to PS5 is a big gap in power, but like if you look at the games, they're not that much different.
Right.
Like what are they doing differently with games? Like it's gonna take them
more stable.
Yeah, it's gonna take them a couple years to actually like make stuff that much different.
Right. Yeah, I don't know.
Shane, didn't you say you have a hard out at 2?
Should probably be wrapping up here in a couple minutes.
I was gonna say it's like 1:40.
About 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think I only have like 1 or 2 more things anyways. I have to find them. Oh yeah, Ludwig is still live. His timer got down to 1 second. And then it went back up. I was watching him the other night and it went down to 7 seconds. So people are really getting down there.
Damn, dude.
And but he said he's gonna end it on the 13th regardless. Okay. Because it's been like fucking 3-4 weeks.
Right. That's crazy.
So how much money has he made At this
Dude,
point.
he's probably made like $200,000.
Damn.
Probably easy, like
Damn,
so
son.
much money. Insane.
Yeah,
That's totally worth it though. Come on.
Yeah. He had his friends take over his stream because he had a date night with his girlfriend for one night, and then I think he had like a business meeting where his friends took over his stream too, but that was like only for a couple hours or something.
Them filling in basically.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would love to see him like streaming from his phone at like a dentist appointment or something. That'd be fucking hilarious.
He does like, he works out, he sleeps on stream, he sleeps in a car's bed that he bought. Because it was, it's an ongoing thing. Like a long time ago, he had his stream pick out things for him to buy, and they made him buy a car's bed. Oh. like a child's bed. It looks like a race car.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's weird, but like I think when I looked at it last, he still had like an hour left. Like, like it went all the way back up to an hour from 7 seconds.
Damn. Yeah, it's Pokemon Community Day, and they got a Community Day going on for Snivy right now in Pokemon Go.
Oh yeah.
So it's 11 to 5. So when I go do it from 2 to 5, I'll be able to complete everything. But
damn,
it's $1, and you get like I'll probably catch a couple shinies.
You have to pay for it though. That's
yeah. It's just like
interesting.
That's what their community days are. They're $1, and then they do like basically like between like 1 maybe 2 a month, but like they haven't had one in like
a while.
Yeah, I think like a month and a half maybe even. But they do like basically you do it because it's like that Pokemon, like only that Pokemon pops up for like the whole day, and like a lot of times they'll do like if you evolve it, you get this special move. You can still participate in the community day if you don't buy it, but you don't get these challenges to get all these exclusive rewards and stuff like that. So like
you just get a little more.
Yeah, you get like a bunch of stuff like the like this community day. You don't even, if you didn't buy it, you don't even get challenges. You can just catch the Pokemon a bunch. So yeah, I'm gonna go get some shinies.
Nice.
Got a bunch of shinies.
Have fun with that.
Yeah, and the only other thing I had is like literally a couple days later, Monster Hunter Rise hit 5 million, so it like caught up with Monster Hunter World already.
Nice.
It's only on one system.
Yeah.
Just like that's crazy how well it's doing.
Right.
I mean, it deserves it. It's a really good game, but
yeah, I haven't played games at all this whole week.
Same.
I think I played something on like Monday, but that was about it. Yeah, I went to Cincinnati. Well, okay, so I went to Cincinnati on Tuesday, worked like 13 hours. Then Wednesday I went to work at 5:30, loaded up my truck and stuff like that, and left at 7 to go to Cincinnati. And then we made it all the way to Mansfield, and our turbo blew out in our truck.
Oh.
So then I got off the highway, and basically I had to drive back to my shop on back roads from Mansfield doing 25 miles an hour. 5 miles an hour up hills because there was no power whatsoever. Yeah. And it took us 2.5 hours to get back.
Jesus.
Yeah. And then I had to go do shit when I got back from there. And then I fucking went to Cincinnati again on Thursday for another 13 hours. Got off at like fucking 7 o'clock.
Yeah, that sucks.
Sounds fun.
Got overtime though, so.
Hell yeah.
Like literally my entire day Friday was just all overtime.
Nice.
Yeah.
Get that money.
But that's all I got. You good?
Yeah,
Nick?
I don't
You good?
I'm good.
All right. Well,
you got his monkey fix in?
Yeah.
Got the
Dude,
monkey.
tell me that shit wasn't cool though.
It was.
I mean,
it was interesting.
It was, yeah.
Thanks for hanging out. I will put this one up on YouTube. I'm gonna make a like a highlight video of last episode and everything like that. Just didn't really have time to do it this week. Didn't have the motivation to do it. You follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, here, YouTube at TheChaoticNerdz with a Z. So plug your shit.
Yeah, follow me on YouTube, Twitter at Marco1458, Instagram Marco_1458, and check out some gaming, retro gaming, technology, a little bit of skateboarding.
All right, thanks for hanging out, everybody, and we'll talk to you later.
Later.
All right, see you later.